All right, so we're recording, guys. I'm here in my garage because everything is chaotic in the house, as I'm sure you guys are familiar with. But I want to thank you guys first off for getting on our first team call as Elevation Coaches. As you guys know, this is a very big change for us, and it's not just a name change. Before we were Rip Club Coaches, and I wanted to move away from the brand that I had created for my customers, which is Rip Club, which I have a lot of team members there, over 4,000 team members, a lot of people getting amazing results. I love it. But I didn't think that Ripped Club Coaches encompassed the bigger vision that I have for our team and a more all-encompassing atmosphere and culture. That Ripped Club name just doesn't appeal to a lot of the people on the team. And with Elevation Coaches, I think, I talked to some of the leaders on the team, and the response was generally positive about, that representing what we want to do as coaches. We want to elevate other people to success. We want to make sure that their needs are met, that we're helping them, and that's our sole focus as coaches, is helping them reach their goals. So in addition to that, we elevate each other, we push each other, we keep each other accountable. This whole idea of elevating our lives to our full potential and elevating each other to our full potential and pushing each other. So before I get into there's a lot of stuff that's coming with our new team name. It's not just a name change. We're actually making a very, very large shift in the way we do things, and the atmosphere that we're going to have on our team, the mindset that we're going to have on our team. You guys are going to notice, and this might actually get it might rub you guys the wrong way. It might make you feel like this is ridiculous. They're not even teaching us anything. But a lot of what you're going to hear here in Elevation Coaches is going to have to do with the way you think. And, as I look back to my journey, as I began my journey, I was always asking myself, what is the secret? What's the secret to how these coaches are getting amazing results? Or what's the secret? How is Scotty Hobbs making $40,000 per month as a coach? And it's not a matter of how. The how to do it is about 5% of the equation. The other 95% is why you're doing it. And that's what our primary focus is going to be on with the Elevation Coaches, is your mindset of the 3 vital behaviors. Now, some of you guys are just going through the Elevation Coach Basics, and you're touching on those 3 vital behaviors. Or maybe you've gone through the coach training in your online office, and you're touching on those 3 vital behaviors. There's invite, invite, invite. That's a constant process we're always doing daily. There's being a product of the product. We do the workouts. We drink our Shakeology. We're showing people that we are living examples of these products working, and we're passionate about them, and we're sharing those with people, and we're excited about it. And then there's personal development. That is going to be the number one priority. In one of our last calls, I talked about creating a no matter what list. If you do nothing, absolutely nothing throughout the day, as far as coaching or inviting or even your workout or your Shakeology, your no matter what to get done is personal development. 10 pages or 15 minutes per day of audio, minimum. And I can tell you guys right now, just today, I've listened to 6 hours of personal development audio. And I know for some of you that's not possible. You don't have jobs where you're sitting at a computer like I am, and you just don't have that ability. You're up in front of a class, or you're out in the factory. You're doing something where you just don't have access to that. But make personal development a top priority. As soon as you can change the way you think, you're going to change the way you act. And when you change the way you act, you're going to change the results you get. If you guys think back to when you started your fitness journey with me or with one of the other coaches on this team, think about how you set up your goals and the way you thought before you started working out and getting healthy. You probably thought there were certain foods that were quote unquote healthy. Now come to find out, once you've learned what it actually takes, you've had to completely change your mindset about how to get results. It's not about dieting, it's about a lifestyle change. And if you guys want to build a successful business, if we want to create an incredibly successful team where we're actually living up to our full potential, we're going to have to change the way we think. And that's going to be personal development. Personal development is going to be the catalyst for that change. So it needs to be a number one priority, and I cannot stress that enough. So with that change in thinking, I have actually developed, I began to develop a vision for what I want to accomplish and what I want us to accomplish as a team, as Elevation Coaches. And I don't want to just, it's not about hitting Success Club. It's not just about earning a certain amount of money per month. It's not about that. Like I said, Elevation Coaches' core focus is helping other people reach their goals. We're elevating other people to success. And Zig Ziglar, the late Zig Ziglar, said, I posted this on my Facebook today, if you can help, you can have anything you want in life if you help more people get what they want. And that's what we're seeking to achieve. We have a passion for health and fitness. We thoroughly enjoy our workouts and the delicious shakes that we drink. It's awesome. We're passionate about that. And we share that with people because we know that it can work for them, and we know their life can change. We know we can literally help them add years to their lives to spend with their families and their friends and create more memories. This opportunity is so much bigger than recognition or ego or an income status. It's so much more than that. And that's what we're going to focus on as Elevation Coaches. But those things like Success Club or income, those are a direct reflection of how many people you're helping each month or each week or each year. So I'm going to cover what I have as the vision for Elevation Coaches, and I have it listed here because if it's not written down, it's just a dream. Okay, this is something that's going to happen, and it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And there, I have some very specific dates on here that we are going to achieve as a team. Okay, so the very first thing on here I have written down as the vision for Elevation Coaches is that no other team in the Team Beachbody Network is more supportive than Elevation Coaches. Now, what all does that entail? That entails customers. That entails your coaches. That includes other coaches on other teams. Crossline, not in your downline. That means you help people no matter what. That means you help people even if you never make a dime off of them. We will be the most supportive team in all of Beachbody. We don't keep secrets. We tell people how we're succeeding. Just like we're going to succeed in helping more people reach their goals with their health and fitness, we're going to do the same thing with our team and our coaching team. We're going to be the most supportive team in the entire network. When people hear the words Elevation Coaches, when they announce that at Coach Summit, people are going to say, you know what, I know Lindsay Kumar. She's part of Elevation Coaches. She helped me figure out how to do this on YouTube or do this on my blog. Or, Mark Reed, he actually helped me set up a website or something. It doesn't matter what it is, guys, but we are going to be the most supportive team in all of Beachbody because our passion is elevating others. And it's hard for me to put into words the amount of joy that I get from seeing people succeed when something clicks for them. Like, that's the reason I make a lot of the nutritional videos I do, is because when I look at the nutrition guides, it's like, man, this is a bit overwhelming. I got to dumb this down for myself. So I create these nutrition videos to help simplify it for other people. And then when they get it, they're like, holy crap, Todd, thank you so much. This finally makes sense. I can understand numbers and grams of fat and grams of carbs and grams of protein. I get it. Now I can succeed. I get so much joy from seeing that click for people. And we can do that on our coaching team. So go out of your way to support your team members. Go out of your way to support your personally sponsored coaches. Go out of your way to help the people around you. We will be the most supportive team in all of Team Beachbody. The second thing is that we go out of our way to create a positive environment. What I will not tolerate in Elevation Coaches, in the groups, in our Elevation Coach Basics, I will not tolerate negativity. It's going to be a one strike and you're out. This place is not a place for that. Our entire mission is to elevate people to success, and you cannot do that with a negative attitude. The way you think is the way you talk, and the way you talk is the way you act. And it's a virus. Negativity is a virus. So we are going to go out of our way to create a positive environment within Elevation Coaches. And what does that look like on a daily basis? That's recognition of your team members who are doing great things. It's recognition of your personally sponsored coaches who've reached their health and fitness goals. Okay, public recognition is awesome. I love recognizing people's successes and bragging on them. You guys saw earlier this week, there's a girl on my team in Rip Club. Her name is Erica. She started out over 210 pounds, and she has not looked at the scale for 2 months, I think. But the last time she checked, she's lost something like 60 or 70 pounds or something like that. But that post, so many people responded to that because she didn't even look like the same person. And she was so overwhelmed with joy that I posted that and recognized her success. And it's that type of positivity, public recognition within the group. Recognize your coaches, recognize other people on your team. Okay. In addition, going out of your way to create positivity is posting what you're learning through your personal development reading. Whatever tools you're using for personal development, share that with the team and share how you've applied that to your coaching business. That's going to do wonders for the team when they say, man, if I just make this little change in my thinking like Anna did, then maybe I could get the same results she's getting. Yeah. Okay. You guys are going to hear the garage open, the car start, kids yelling. I thought coming out to the garage was safe, but it's not. You're not safe anywhere from your kids. So the next thing, I've covered this a little bit, but personal development is going to be our highest priority of the 3 vital behaviors, because when you change the way you think, you change the way you act, you change your results. So just like you changed the way you think about nutrition and workouts, you changed your actions, you changed your results. So, and the next thing, okay. You guys see the magic wand in the picture? Here, I'll wait till the car leaves to start talking again. Why don't you guys just walk to the park? It's gorgeous out. Never mind. Bye. All right, hold on. I'm going to go shut the garage. Okay, so the very next thing, sorry about that, guys. The very next thing is that I do not want us wasting time on coaches that are not willing to do what it takes to succeed. And that sounds really harsh, but here's the thing. 20% of the people that come into your business are going to produce 80% of the productivity. And I want you to focus on working with that 20%. Now, that's not to say you're not going to support the other 80%. I have a lot of coaches on the team that say, Todd, I'm going to do it this time. I'm going to commit. I'm going to put in the work. I'm going to get serious about this. And then after a week, 2 weeks, they go dark. And I don't hear anything from them. And I'm reaching out to them. I'm saying, hey, I just want to check in with you, see how you're doing with X, Y, Z. Is there anything I can do to help you move forward? And I get no response. It's like, okay, I'm not, honestly, I'm not going to waste my time working with someone who doesn't want to do what it takes to help others succeed. So guys, here's the deal. You want to work with the willing. And it's the same with your customers. You can ride, you guys have probably found this out already if you've been coaching for a while, or even if you're a brand new coach, you can talk to people all day long about what it takes to get results, but they have to make the choice ultimately. And it sucks because you want them to succeed so bad. And you're sitting here, if you would just do this, you could have what you want. And it's the same with coaching. If you would just do this, you could have what you want. But if you're not going to do what it takes, if you're not going to follow my advice, if you're not, nice, Sahil. If a coach is not willing to do what it takes, then I honestly don't want you wasting your time. But that's not to say I don't want you supporting them. Again, we are going to be the most supportive team in all of Team Beachbody. But we're going to give our focus to the 20% who are serious about making this work, who are serious about affecting as many lives as possible to help them reach their health and fitness goals. Those are the kind of people that we want to focus on working with. Those are the kind of people you want to have a weekly call with or a bi-weekly call with. Those are the kind of people you want to pour into. So work with the willing, and you're going to find that you're going to relieve a lot of stress in your life. Because honestly, some of you guys have already been to the new coach training site, and you've seen step 1 about what to expect as a new coach. I told you in that you're going to have failures, you're going to have setbacks, you're going to have frustrations. Just like when you started working out, you had all of those things. You had failures, frustrations, and setbacks. And you're going to experience that as a new coach too, but don't let it get you down. And let me see. I lost my train of thought, but we're going to go on to the next one. So now these are some very, very, very tangible goals that we are going to achieve as a team, as Elevation Coaches. By December 31st, 2015, we are going to be adding 1 diamond coach to the Elevation Coaches Diamond Club per week. That's per week. And we're going to be seeing 5 new emeralds per week. Now, what does that mean? You're saying, yeah, Todd, rank, you said rank doesn't matter. You said the income doesn't matter. But here's the thing. Rank advancements, income, Success Club points, it's all a reflection of how many people you're helping. Rank advancements are a reflection of you helping your coaches expand and help more people. It's a ripple effect. Think about it. Think about where my personally sponsored coaches who are on the call, think about where your journey started with me. You probably got connected with me through YouTube or my blog. And then that moved to maybe contacting me personally through email or Facebook or a YouTube comment. And then that led to you getting plugged into a challenge group. And then that led to you seeing results, developing a passion over time, and you're like, you know what? I want to help people do exactly what I did. Let's move forward. Okay? Rank advancement, the reason we're going to be able to see 1 new diamond coach on our team every single week by the end of December of this year, the reason we're going to be able to see that is because we are expanding that ripple. We are continuing to inspire people through helping them change their lives through what we're passionate about, which is health and fitness. And through our passion and our excitement, we're going to get other people excited about this. We're going to get other people excited about the fact that they can make the changes necessary to completely change their life. And then they're going to get excited about it. And they're going to start, going out, starting challenge groups. And then those people are going to get inspired. They're going to sign up as coaches. Rank advancements are a direct reflection of how many people you're influencing and inspiring and helping them to succeed. So by December 31st of 2015, we're going to see 1 new diamond coach every single week in the Elevation Coaches Diamond Club. And we're going to see 5 new emerald rank advancements each week on our team. And some of you guys, I do this too. It's our natural response. The first thing you thought in your head was, there's no way that's going to happen. There's no way. And that's the problem. The reason that it won't happen is because you don't think it will happen. The reason it will never happen is if you don't believe it actually can happen. And I'm telling you guys, this is why personal development is so important. And this is what I'm becoming more and more and more aware of, is that however you think is the direction your life is going to take. If you think that, man, that's way too much work, that I can't even see how that's possible right now. You're exactly right. It's not possible. Because however you think right now is how it's going to be. You are going to attract your thoughts. If you're constantly thinking, man, that's going to be tough. Man, that's going to be, I don't know if we can actually do that as a team. You're not going to contribute much to that goal if you're thinking that way. But if you're thinking, yeah, we're going to impact so many people that we're going to shatter that goal. There's going to be more than one Diamond Coach a week being added to our team. And our ripple effect, the amount of people that we're going to be able to affect with health and fitness, is going to be so far beyond us that we're going to see people 4, 5, 6, 7 levels down from us succeeding, rising past our own success. That's exciting. That's what I want to do. I want to see you guys earn more money than me. I want to see someone earn more Success Club points than me. It's only happened once. Lindsay, did you do it? Or were you just a few behind me? I think she either beat me or got super, super close. But I want people to shatter what I think is possible. I want your vision for what's possible to be bigger than mine. Even my vision for adding a Diamond Coach per week to our team, that scares me. I have no idea how we're going to do it. I'll be honest with you guys. I have no idea, but I know it's going to happen because of the passion and the level of commitment that we have as a team. It will happen. I don't know how. We're making steps to figure out that 5%. We're making steps to figure out the 5% of how we're going to do it, but it's going to happen. So one new Diamond Coach per week added to Elevation Coaches by December 31st, 2015, and 5 new Emerald rank advancements per week on the team as an indicator of how many people we are elevating to their full potential and elevating to success. The next thing is by December 31st, 2015, we're going to see 10 or more people per month earning Success Club 10 or more. And again, Success Club points are a direct reflection of how many people you're helping. It's a direct reflection of how many new people you are helping decide, yes, I want to commit to my health and fitness. This is important. It's a direct reflection of how many people you are showing the importance of their health to them. And we're going to see 10 or more people per month earning 10 Success Club points by the end of this year. And I have down here as a goal 30 coaches in Success Club 5. And again, that is a direct reflection of how many people you are helping each month. Now, it doesn't just stop at Success Club. And yes, we are helping a lot of people. But what does it mean when you're hitting Success Club? Okay, part of elevating people to their full potential is showing them what's possible, is leading by example. I've made it my mission to outproduce everyone on this team, to show you guys that I am leading by example. I will never, ever, ever tell you guys to do something that I'm not willing to do. I'll never tell you to listen to 6 to 8 hours of personal development audio per day unless I'm doing it myself. In fact, I'm going on Amazon.com tonight and I'm ordering something called the Pillow Speaker. Have you guys heard of this? Okay. It's actually a small speaker. How many of you guys, you go to bed at night and you have a book and or an audio, you got earbuds in your ears and your spouse is like, turn that stuff off. I am sick of hearing it. I'm sick of seeing you with that open book. Put it down. So I'm getting something called the Pillow Speaker. You put this in your pillowcase and the sound waves resonate through your pillow so that nobody in the room can hear anything. But as soon as you lay your head on the pillow, you hear everything crystal clear. And I thought this thing was so cool, but I'm going to be listening to audio that's building my mindset, that's creating positive affirmations while I'm going to sleep and during my sleep. Your subconscious mind is so much more powerful than you think. And this is actually a reason a lot of people don't experience success, is because they refuse to believe that it's your thinking that changes your level of success. And if you want to change your thinking, you have to listen to things and read things that allow you to see things more clear, that put things into perspective for you, that teach you how to change the way you think. So I'm going to be listening to personal development as I go to sleep and while I'm sleeping. And some of you are like, dude, this guy's crazy. This is stupid. And that's totally fine, because I thought the exact same thing when I first started as a coach. I see all these new coaches talking about vision and talking about your mindset. And every $1 million earner that I listen to, people ask them, what's the secret? And it's belief, it's vision, it's thinking. It's like, man, just tell me how. Stop telling me this vision, thinking, and thought process crap. Tell me what you did. And then they go right back to it. It's thinking, it's belief, it's vision. You can never achieve anything you want in life until you can envision yourself accomplishing it. And personal development is what's going to help you think the right way to attract the kind of life that you want, to attract the kind of people into your life that you want to work with, to attract the kind of results into your life that you want to achieve, to develop the kind of relationship, the kind of marriage that you want, the kind of relationship that you would like to have with your mother-in-law. You have to change the way you think, guys. I can't express that enough, and I cannot express how important it is that personal development be the primary focus of your growth as a new coach, as a veteran coach, as someone who's been in it just for a few months. It needs to be a number one priority. The very next thing I have on here is 100 or more coaches at Summit 2016. 2015, I think we have about 12 coaches going. That's awesome. That's 12 coaches who I think are staying in our, we actually reserved 3 condominiums that are a few miles from the event center. And it is, I'm actually more excited about Coach Summit than I am about the Cancun Success Club trip. Yeah, it's going to white sandy beaches, yada, yada, yada. I want to get together with my team and create some memories and just brainstorm together. And I'm going to hug. I'm a hugger. Every single one of you that I see there in July, you're getting a hug. I don't care if it makes you uncomfortable. But I'm excited to spend some time with my team and build each other up and just get even more fired up about what we're doing as coaches and the opportunity we have. Every single year I go to Summit, I'm blown away by the possibilities that Team Beachbody provides us and the amount of lives that we have that opportunity to impact, not just with health and fitness, but also within our own coaching team. Incredible opportunity. And I just get recharged and I see all these people who we sort of like to put up on a pedestal. Some people, a lot of my customers, they see my results and they see what I've done and they put me on this pedestal, and they don't understand that I fail constantly. And you guys saw that with my 21-day fix results. One guy actually said, "Holy crap, dude, what happened after P90X3? You're not ripped." And yeah, life happened. This is a journey. That's something that a lot of people who will place you on a pedestal don't understand. They don't understand this is a journey. The reason I don't look the same as I did when I finished P90X3 is because I lost sight. I lost sight of what I wanted to do and how badly I wanted to inspire people. I tried another bulking cycle and I failed miserably again. I failed miserably. It's like, well, I am trying to gain weight, so I could probably have some pizza. And that doesn't work for me. I don't have the discipline to bulk like that. So I'm looking at a few different options. I'm doing another round of P90X2 right now. I love the just the acrobatics of it, doing push-ups on medicine balls and all this. And I really have a heavy focus on what I want to achieve in the next 90 days with P90X2 to inspire people again. So, but back to Summit. There are going to be 100 or more coaches. We're going to have at least 100 coaches at Summit next year. And it is my goal that every single person there walks away from Summit with a brand new vision for what is possible. And this is why it's so important that you guys get to events. And this is why, if you guys have seen the new Elevation Coaches training, you're going to notice at the bottom of the page, it says upcoming corporate events. And the very next one is on April 25th, and it's a Super Saturday. We have those every 3 months. It's every quarter. I don't think the next Super Saturday is until October, because July is Summit, which is a corporate event. So the very next Super Saturday is on April 25th. I encourage you guys, go to your Coach Online office, go to News and Training events, and find a Super Saturday in your area. If you have to commute 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, do it. Get to the event. They change the way you think. They are phenomenal. And if you cannot make it to one in your area, then register to host one yourself, and Beachbody will send you the Super Saturday video that you can show at your Super Saturday event. If you want to invite some people to that and say, hey, you guys got to get over here and see what we're doing. Beachbody just sent me a video about what's coming up in the next 6 months, and I want you guys to see it. We're all going to experience this. It's brand new for all of us. Invite some people over to take a look, or if not, just watch it yourself. But get to a Super Saturday event. I'm traveling 2 hours to the one up in Portland. So if that can't happen, I'm going to be doing one at my house. I promise you guys that. So Summit is going to be huge in 2016, and I'm super looking forward to 2015 to get to meet all the coaches that are currently attending. And there's still tickets and hotels available if you guys go to CoachSummit2015.com. And then finally, the very last goal that I have for Elevation Coaches, the vision that I have, is that our team is going to produce more Beachbody Challenge winners than any other team in Beachbody. I love seeing our customers succeed. In 2012, I won $1,000 as the monthly Shakeology transformation winner. Sahil has won $500. Sean Erickson from our team has won $500. Some other people have won $500. I don't know if I'm allowed to answer it yet or reveal that yet. But it's just been phenomenal to see these people rewarded for their hard work. And how motivating is it? How motivating would it be for one of your customers, or maybe you yourself, to have Beachbody Corporate call you up and say, hey, I just want to congratulate you. We chose you as our $1,000 monthly winner. And when they called me and said that, I was like, this is a joke, right? Because I was not expecting that. But I encourage you guys, tell your challengers about the Beachbody Challenge. There's a phenomenal opportunity to earn cash. They give away $500 per day in the Beachbody Challenge. So when your customers are doing their workouts, getting results and stuff, make sure they submit their results to the Beachbody Challenge so they can win some cash. And our team, Elevation Coaches, is going to produce the most Beachbody Challenge winners out of any team in the network. So with that being said, I am going to get into the 5%. 95% of it, 95% of our success as a team is why we're doing it. And the why is because we live to see other people succeed and help them succeed. Now, 5% is the why. And here I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to share this one right there, share screen only. All right. Is everybody seeing my screen? Perfect. All right. This is the new Elevation Coaches team training site. If you guys have not seen it yet, you're looking at it right now. What you're going to notice, I have a welcome video here. We also have an area. One thing that I want you guys to get to develop the habit of is searching for information on your own. Yeah, it's totally okay to ask your coach questions about things, but be sure that you do your own searching first. When I became a coach, my coach is Wayne Wyatt. He was top coach in 2011 and 2012. And honestly, I have only talked to him probably online. I've talked to him lots of times at Coach Summit. We hang out. But I've probably only talked to him 6 or 7 times. And 2 of those messages were when we were setting up the X3 Battle of the Rips between us and his team to see who could get the best results with P90X3. And the other ones were questions about, hey, Wayne, what did you do to, help your wife understand how much time you were spending on coaching and what that was going to provide for you guys? There was nothing on Google that I could find for an answer for that. So I had to go directly to Wayne and ask how he dealt with that. So, right here I have a section where I give a few resources. Coach FAQ. If you guys go there, there is literally no question that has not been answered on that website. If you want to know, okay, how do I become an active coach? Go to Coach FAQ, type in how to become an active coach, and it will show you the answer. If you want to know how do I reach Emerald rank, you can search that. You can say you can type in 21-day fix product link, and it will give you the link to send someone. Okay, we have some other websites that are available to get direct links to products, which we cover in this training. But what this website's going to do, this website is going to it has created a completely duplicable system that you can plug a new coach into, and they will know exactly what to do whenever they have a task, whenever an occasion arises where they have a question on what to do. So that, let's say they have a coach that wants to sign up and they don't know how to sign up a new coach. There's going to be a section here on how to get a new coach started, intro to new coaching. There's going to be all these, in the next month to month and a half, all of these links are going to be filled in. Right now, what we're developing, we've gone through and we've created the start here and week 1 sections. So step 1, this is before you ever start the actual training. You're gonna go through a video about what to expect as a new coach, and then you're gonna go through the getting started training on Team Beachbody, which is gonna help your new coach learn about their coach online office. It's gonna teach them how to set up electronic transfer to their bank account, so they're not getting mailed checks and charged a fee for those checks. And then there's other important steps as well, making sure you're on Shakeology Home Direct, being a product of the product, and then there's a few tasks at the end of each of these. So going on to step 3, these are the prerequisites to starting an Elevation Coach Basics group. And we are starting our first Elevation Coach Basics group on Monday, April 6th. I highly encourage you guys to be a part of that. I posted the link to the group in our Elevation Coaches group. So I highly encourage you guys to join that. Get your coaches to join that as well. And this is actually going to be high accountability. Like I said, we want to work with the 20% who are willing to do what it takes. We want to work with people who want to help others succeed. You can make this a hobby if you want. You can make coaching a hobby, but I want this to be a business. And I take business serious. Let's say you invested $500,000 to start some sort of franchise. We'll call it a McDonald's franchise, just for that's the biggest franchise I could think of. Let's say you wanted to start a McDonald's. You invest $500,000 in your business, in your franchise, and you have business hours of 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. In order to earn your money back, how many times do you think you would allow yourself to be late for opening the door at 5 a.m.? Would you show up at 8 a.m.? Would you show up at 9 a.m.? Or would you open the doors and be open for business when you say you're open for business so that you can earn back your investment? Now with Team Beachbody, you've invested $40 to start your business. It's crazy to think that when I started this, I started for $40. And now my income as a coach is more than I'm earning as a full-time sales engineer, sales and design engineer. It blows me away that for $40 and for the amount of people that I get to help, and I do this maybe 2 to 3 hours consistently per day, and I'm earning more than I'm working 70 to 80 hour weeks right now. I'll be up till 2 o'clock this morning working on a proposal, and when I can't take it, I come in here and I make another video for our new training website. So there's, treat your business like a business, guys, and work with the people who want to help more people, who actually want to put in the time, put in the effort to make this an incredibly successful business and to help as many people as possible. If they want to treat it like a hobby, then you know what? You can support them, but you're not going to invest very much in them. So here are the prerequisites. A lot of this is going to encourage you to be working with your upline sponsoring coach a lot. And the reason for that is you're going to see at the end of, day 2, at the end of day 5, at the end of day 7, you're going to see today set up another 15, 20-minute call with your upline coach to talk about what you've learned, and so they can answer any questions you might have. You're going to be in frequent communication with your upline coaches, and your coaches are going to be in frequent communication with you. And that's all about being the most supportive team that we can be. There's a reason that we're going to be in communication with our new coaches that much, is because we want them to feel like there's no doubt in their mind that we're giving 100% of ourselves to them. We're giving 100% of our effort to make sure they succeed. There's nothing more I could have done to ensure your success. That's how you want your coaches to feel. And you can see, again, the prerequisites for Coach Basics, Elevation Coach Basics, is purchasing your first personal development book if you don't already have it, The Compound Effect. And we're actually going to be focusing on this heavily during our Elevation Coach Basics because, like I said, personal development is the key. Changing the way you think is the key to success. And then, of course, there's the commitments. And this is about daily engaging in the group, completing each daily task, participating in our team calls or the one-on-one calls with your upline sponsor, listening to the National Wake Up Call, and attending the next event in your area. And if you can't commit to these things, maybe you need to guess or think again about whether or not you want to commit to Elevation Coach Basics. So we want to help as many people as possible. And I want to learn everything I can in order to help as many people as possible. I want to learn everything I can to help you guys reach more people. And if your coaches aren't willing to commit to this, really help them get honest with you and say, well, is this something you really want to commit to, or do you just sort of want to do this as a side thing? That way you can know how much time you're going to be investing in them. And then going on to step 4, a lot of people, when they get started as a coach, they wonder, when can I start sharing? When can I start, I got a lot of people asking me about P90X3. I have people asking me, what this Shakeology stuff I'm drinking is. How do I share that with people? And this is exactly how you can share that with people. And I also detail out here how you guys can share direct links to products. So if they say, hey, Anna, I want to order 21-day fix from you. How do I get that? You can come here to Team Beachbody links or coaching codes, and you can access that material. Simply type in your coach ID and your Beachbody username, and it will create a link for you to send a person. So super simple. And then it goes right into a very, very organized process. And one thing that I'm going to be adding to the Elevation Coaches team training site is our team calendar. That's going to be on the homepage. But a new thing that we're going to be adding are 5-day free challenges. And this is something that I am really, really excited about because it's going to help a lot of coaches, new coaches, get into the habit of inviting people, but not have the reservation of worrying about trying to sell something. Because as a new coach, that's sort of, you feel like, like you have to sell people something, but that's not what we do as coaches. What we're doing is we're sharing products that we're passionate about that have helped us, and we're sharing those with people because we know they work. When you go and watch a movie, when I went and saw the movie Sniper, I told everybody about how freaking awesome that movie was. I enjoyed it. So I told everybody about it, okay? And that's what I've done with P90X and Beachbody and Shakeology, is I've told everybody about it. And down here is how you can share your story. But what these 5-day free challenges are going to allow you to do is to, from the beginning, we start out, this is one that's directed toward men. And it talks about promoting and inviting people. And it talks about how to create a social media post to get the word out about your new 5-day free challenge. It has some pictures that you can download to post. And obviously these are for guys. We have groups for men and women together, and then a group for women only. But this is a picture I'm going to post when I invite people to my 5-day free Fat to Mass challenge. And a little humor goes a long way with guys. That's the reason these pictures are there. Cardio, lifting weights faster. And then kinsperson, dost thou even hoist? That's a play. There's a common phrase, if some of you don't know, it's called, bro, do you even lift? And it's actually a hashtag you can search. So these are some fun ways that we can share as guys this 5-day free challenge. And then we talk about the invitation process. We have scripts for follow-ups, and we also have scripts for personal messages on Facebook, and then how to get even more people in your group. It's all scripted. It's all there. We tell you what to say, and it's my encouragement that it's called copy, paste, and personalize. You take exactly what we say here, and you personalize it for the person you're sending it to. And then right now we have a group of ladies who is working on our women's 5-day, I just called it the Fat and Lean Challenge. Of course, we're going to change that name most likely to whatever the ladies decide fits their market best. And then we also have we'll call it a unisex 5-day free challenge, which is a 5-day free clean eating challenge. And I'm going to be running these as well because a lot of the people that reach out to me for help are ladies. So I don't want to have just a group for just men, because there's a lot of ladies that come to me for help as well. And then, we have other things about, the importance of Success Club, recommending and creating value. Day 7 goes on the importance of reaching Emerald rank, and then going on to week 2, having a plan for personal development. This is huge. So it's all going to be laid out there for you guys. And of course, what I recommend is following at the same pace as your coach, your Elevation Coach Basics group. You can just blast through all of these trainings in like a weekend or something. And some of the new coaches on the team have already gone through step 4 and they're ready to get into week 1. And I love the enthusiasm and I love your dedication. And completely feel free to move on in the training at your own speed. But if you guys are in Elevation Coach Basics, I do want you to participate daily with each challenge. And we're only going to be covering 1 day at a time in there so that we can keep this manageable for new coaches. A lot of coaches get overwhelmed by the amount of information. That's completely normal. But what this training is going to do is going to keep that more manageable for a new coach and help them feel more organized and better supported. So, what time is it? 6:21. We got 10 minutes. 10 minutes for questions. So I'm going to, let's see. If you guys have any questions at all, go ahead and unmute yourselves. I'm seeing how I can bring up everybody's video here. Does anybody have any questions about the new training site or anything at all?
Okay, I have a comment.
Is this Mark?
Yes, Mark.
Okay. Yeah.
So read the Compound Effect in the past with a Kindle version. I'm one that I do almost all my training, personal development while I'm driving back and forth to work and at work. So
Yeah.
audio works best for me by far.
Yeah.
The problem I had is I've heard the Compound Effect is really good. The audio version, it was $20 on Amazon. I just found, because I went to go look at that speaker pillow thing, the Compound Effect is now available on audio for $6. So I now own it.
Awesome.
But there's a trick. If any of you guys want to go get it, go to Amazon.com and buy it. It's $6 there. If you go to Audible.com, it's $14. Don't know why, but buy it from Amazon for Audible, and it's $6. So it's a great deal. I'll start listening tomorrow.
Awesome. Yeah, I noticed the same thing, Mark. When I went to Amazon to get, I just purchased, or I'm purchasing the, it's called Everyone Communicates, Few People Connect by John Maxwell. And the book was like $14. The Kindle was $8.99, and the audio was like $4 or something. But if you just go onto Amazon and search for the title of a book, it will give you all three options, I think.
Yeah, and it's cheaper than going directly to Audible.
Yeah. So yeah, that's where I get most of my personal development done, is through audio, because I sit at a computer all day. I do read. I probably read about 5 to 10 pages per night on top of the 3 to 4 hours of audio that I listen to per day. There's something about turning a page that I just love.
Yeah.
All right. Any other questions, guys? All right. Is anybody excited?
I'm ready to start going through this stuff on Monday.
I'm serious.
This is awesome. I mean, this is amazing. I'm so happy to see this, going forward like this.
Good. Yeah, I think, seriously, guys, I think we are right on the edge of the biggest growth that this team has ever seen. And you know what that's going to happen? The reason I know that's going to happen is because of the heavy focus that we're going to have on personal development. And really, you're going to see that, there's only week 1 that is done right now. Not completely done. There's some videos that we need to add to this. But as you go through week 2, week 3, and week 4, you're going to see a heavy focus on personal development principles. And you're going to be thinking, why do they keep coming back to this stuff? Because when you change the way you think, you change the way you act, you change the results that you get. Let's say you haven't hit Success Club in the last 6 months, and it's been frustrating you. And I was there the first 6 months. I was like, man, how did people do it? Okay, but then challenge groups came out, and I got down to business, and I sent 132 personal messages to people on my Facebook list with a used car salesman pitch. Hey, I'm starting a 90-day P90X challenge group. Does that sound like something you'd be interested in? I sent that to 132 people. 11 people ordered P90X and Shakeology. I reached Success Club 20-something that month. And ever since that month, I have never dropped below Success Club 10 except 1 month where I got Success Club 9. And that was 37 months ago. All you have to do is believe that it's possible. Believe that it's possible and act like it's possible. And you can actually achieve it. It's phenomenal. You hear those sayings about, see it, believe it, achieve it. And you see these weird people like chanting it, see it, believe it, achieve it, see it, believe it, achieve it. I've seen that at network marketing conferences and personal development things at like Tony Robbins and stuff. It's like, these are a bunch of whack jobs. What are they doing? And it's serious. And then it finally clicked one day for me. The way you think, these people aren't nut jobs. They're the ones who know how to succeed. We're the people who are stuck in a rut. Everybody else, the 95% or the 99%, they're stuck in a rut thinking that they have no options, that they have no say in the direction that their life goes. They have no say in what they, the relationships that they develop, or the income that they make, or how many people they help or have the ability to help. The potential that we all have is so huge. It is so huge. And that's why there's going to be such a big focus on our team now of developing and elevating that potential. And personal development is going to be key in that. So yeah, I agree with Matt that I'm super excited about what we're going to see here.
Hey, Todd?
Yeah.
Hey, just to back you up on that, just to reinforce this, I just attended that men's training event in Dallas.
Yeah.
And the entire day, every single speaker, every single topic was on personal development of some kind.
Really?
There was literally an entire hour dedicated to just the topic of belief. So this is right on point.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing.
That's awesome. Yeah. And on April 23rd, I have my first call. And I think a few others of you got in on it as well. The John Maxwell leadership training, which was, I know it was a big investment. And for some of you, that was a tough decision to make, but it's exactly what it is. It's an investment. You guys are going to earn that back exponentially if you apply the principles that we learn in that John Maxwell training. And he only does this with 10 groups in the world, and he's going to be helping our team. So this is a phenomenal opportunity, and I can't wait and start incorporating those leadership principles to help you guys lead people better and lead more people to success, guys. That's what this whole thing is going to be about. If you remember nothing from what this team is going to be about, just remember, elevate others. Elevate others. Elevate others. That is our entire mission, to elevate others and help them succeed. And if you keep that your focus, you're going to have an incredibly successful business. You're going to develop incredible relationships. You're going to develop incredible friendships. And you're going to have a life where you're actually living up to your full potential. And I want to get to work and finish this for you guys, because I can't wait for you guys to go through it. So, but we got the Start Here section available and about 90% of week 1 done. And I'm going to finish the videos to complete week 1 tonight. And you guys can see the address there up in the browser bar. elevationcoaches.com is our team training site. So, and I'm going to set up a Cafe Press account where you guys can purchase shirts, coffee mugs, whatever you want with Elevation Coaches on it, because I want you guys to be proud of what we're doing. I want you guys to be proud of being a part of this team. When we go to Summit, I'm going to have shirts for everyone with Elevation Coaches on it, so everyone at Summit knows who we are. They're going to be green. People are going to see us. So it's going to be awesome. I'm so excited to embark on this whole new culture, whole new journey with you guys as Elevation Coaches. So with that, it's 6:30 exactly. We're 1 hour on the dot. I appreciate you guys being here. And if you have any questions at all about what we covered tonight or anything, if you're in your Elevation Coach or Elevation Coach Basics group, you can post in there, or you can post in the regular Elevation Coaches group, or post in both so you can get more answers. But ask your questions, get them out there, and we would be more than happy to support you and get those questions answered for you. So, guys, have a great night. And I look forward to, for the new coaches on the call, I look forward to working with you guys a lot. It's going to be fun, and we're going to change a lot of people's lives. So, good night, guys, and we will see you again soon.